What's happening, everyone? It's Abdallah here with another awesome episode of Yokai Watch 2 Psychic Specters Tips and Tricks. On today's episode, we're going to show you guys everything you need to know about Machonyan, how to download him, and of course, how to befriend him. Now, if you guys are excited for the tutorial, definitely smash that like button. Now, we're going to do this without cheats, because unfortunately, in the world of Yokai Watch 2 Bony Spirits and Fleshy Souls, Machonyan was available through illegitimate means. So his value over time has definitely dropped. And the fact that now he's a digital exclusive, it doesn't make his value that great, unfortunately. But anyway, those of you guys that have downloaded Yokai Watch 2 Psychic Specters from the Nintendo eShop, you guys got a code. Now with that code, you're going to go over here to the Lambert post office, talk to the lady all the way in the first booth, and then type in your code that you specifically got. The code that's on screen here is not going to work. All these codes are one-time use, so if you don't have a code simply by pre-ordering the game off of the Nintendo eShop, you guys are out of luck. So of course, you guys can always trade. Feel free to go ahead and talk about trades in the comment section below. That's super cool. I want you guys to do that because we need to spread the love of Machonyan around, especially because he's a digital exclusive. Just like Sailor Nyan and just like Robonyan F in Yokai Watch 2 Bony Spirits and Fleshy Soul. So they all have the same amount of value, I would say so. So yeah, keep that in mind. Now Machonyan is an amazing yokai. He's an A rank, he's a brave type, and of course he's got a very cool ability. A little bit more on that later. But anyway, once you've achieved that, shoutouts to my friend Dark Paladin on the Abdallah Nation Discord for hooking me up with his code. That was really super generous. So he hooked us up with the code, and once you input it over there, it'll say, hey, you need 2 blocks free on your SD card. All you have to do, click on download, and then go from there. So yeah, it was great, man. Dark Paladin just reached out to me. He's like, hey, I pre-ordered the game. I got this code. Here, maybe you can use it for a tutorial. So you guys are awesome. Thank you. So that's exactly what we're going to be doing. We're going to be getting our Macho Bell. Macho Bell is pretty cool. It's just like all the other bells, if you guys have seen any of my other tutorials. It's just an item that allows Machonyan to spawn inside the gymnasium right outside the school. So we're going to do that. So as soon as you get the bell, you're going to go to the second option that says receive the limited time item. And then once you do that, you'll absolutely have the bell right in your inventory. Huzzah! Super cool. So you got one of two things that you can do right now. If you already have Choco Bar in your inventory, feel free to teleport all the way over to the school. If you guys don't have Choco Bar, I'll show you exactly where you guys need to go. So jump inside Mirapo over here, warp over to Timers and More. If you guys have beaten the game, you have this as far as you can. So yeah, we're gonna go Timers and More. We gotta go to Old Grandma's Candy Shop. And Old Grandma's Candy Shop is where you're going to buy some Choco Bar. All you really need is one, because we're gonna be able to save and soft reset if we don't get our Machonyan. So here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm excited, man. Machonyan is really, really good in competitive battling because his ability allows you to tank 2 potential KO hits. He's awesome. Anyway, so we're going to talk to Granny Edna over here. The bottom item is a Choco Bar for $1 whole. Of course, you guys have some money on you, so might as well do it. So now that we got our Choco Bar, we are going to be good to go. So let's head on over to the Springdale Elementary Gymnasium and find ourselves a Machonyan. But before we go, I'll show you guys the yokai that I like to use that help me befriend yokai even easier. So first things first is Pandanoko. I've been using him a lot recently. He allows wisps to spawn a lot faster. You've got Shmoopy over here with the popularity ability. Definitely really good. And then of course you got Snoddle, which does a 100% in spirit. So he's good. If you don't have Snoddle, you use anyone that has a negative in spirit onto enemies. And there are a lot of different yokai that do that. Of course, if you don't have Shmoopy, you can use Pinky Poo, you can use Casanova, Cupistol, and of course Dan Doodle. So those 5 popularity yokai will be perfect for you guys. Now that we're inside this elementary gym, here's our Machonyan just hanging out right in the middle of the court. So before you actually talk to him, make sure that you save your game. If you don't save your game, then you have a chance of not getting him, and you have to wait another 24 hours until you can battle him again. So we're going to say beforehand, hey there kiddo, I'm Machonyan. I'm known for drawing the crowds. I'm the most electrifying yokai in the world of yokai wrestling entertainment. Say there, kiddo, you've got the look, but do you have the moves to back it up? Jump in the ring with me and be my training partner. How about it, kiddo? Right, that's what I thought you said. And the crowd goes wild. Can you handle my high-flying off-the-rope techniques? I think we can. Now, he's not like real post-game material here. He's actually very easy to befriend. So I'm excited for that because, yeah, we get to do that. Machonyan's on board. Let's do it. So what we're doing right now is I threw the Choco Bar at him. And now that that's his favorite food, pretty good, right? So right now we're gonna do the In Spirit. We're gonna poke for hearts. As soon as we see the hearts, we're gonna keep on poking there. We got our friend chance up. That's perfect. All we need to do now is stall out a little bit and hope that Panda Noko, his one job, he's able to do it, which is spawn wisps to come on by. If the wisp comes and you get some hearts out of it, you get a better chance of befriending. Of course, if you get a golden wisp with even more hearts, you have the best chances possible. Now, of course, you can see that Machonyan is not really doing anything because of the negative In Spirit from Snoddle. That pretty much loses your turn, and you have a hard time breaking through it. That's why it's a really, really good one. But anyway, so we're going to go over here and we're going to beat this guy up as fast as we can, at least hoping until we get a wisp. Spoilers, we're not going to get a wisp. I don't know, it's kind of hit or miss with this Panda Noko here, man. Anyway, so you can see over here his ability. He held on to 1 HP with his ability. That's really good. So he had a KO hit, he hung on, focus sash, and went from there. More like a focus band, if anything. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to show you guys what it looks like when Machonyan does not befriend you. Okay? This is exactly what it looks like here. Hey, we didn't get him. Too bad. Whatever. It's not a big deal. So, as usual, press start, go over to title, and then reload the save data. So we did this simply because we saved beforehand, and you know, hey, we didn't get him. That's okay. Try again. He's a very easy yokai to beat up. He's not like a level 90. He's not like the wicked yokai where you have to actually put up a battle, or he's not like the Oni where you have to really put up a battle against them. So anyway, Machonyan's really, I mean, he's weak. He's weak right now, but when you train him up, he's super strong. So here we go. We're gonna do the exact same technique and hope that we get a wisp coming at us. So always, as usual, toss the food, of course, switch over to your model 0 watch. Once you get inspirited, poke for hearts as best as you can. We're poking around, found them right there, boom. Get our friend chances up, and then now it's pretty much the waiting game. We have Schmoopy in the front row, that can work out for us. And of course, waiting on Panda Noko for those whiffs. We actually press the X button so that it goes fast forward in time. And without any cuts, this is an amazing run, actually. Without any cuts, our second attempt, man, it's good. We got a good second attempt. I was very happy. I didn't have to, like, farm this guy for hours and hours. Like the Unfairy, I remember that Unfairy, man. Or, like, what, Nefarious, way back in Yokai Watch 1? Man, that's crazy. Anyway, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We have just finished him up. We didn't get a wisp, not a big deal, not necessary. You don't have to do that. I just try to do it because it maybe helps out. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is what it looks like when he befriends you. Yeah, great. An intense bout of mortal combat. From today forth, you and I are friends. Yay, sweet. Become friends with Machonyan? Absolutely.
Machonyan!
Alright. Super cool. Now let's go take a look at Machonyan's nicknames. We love doing that. His very first nickname is Suplex. That's a good one. Luchador. Awesome. Nyathan. Alright. And of course, Carrot. Always that fourth one. Always the fourth one's just like a little... doesn't really look like a carrot. I mean, maybe looks like a carrot a little bit. I don't know. Anyway, so you're all set with that. Very cool. So you got yourself a Machonyan. Now, Machonyan is legal. He's perfectly legal in tournaments. He's perfectly legal in trades. So if you guys are trading some Machonyan, definitely go for it. He's definitely a yokai that you do want to have on your team because of how good he is. His ability is just great. Let's read up about his yokai medallion entry simply by going over to page 30. Here we go. Machonyan's mask hides the scars he suffered during his time as a wrestler in training. Persistence is his skill. Retains 1 HP after a knockout blow twice. Really good. Sharp Claws, Shock, Tiger Meow dives out the ropes to attack so hard he hurts himself. So a little bit of recoil damage. And of course, Inspirited Yokai gains strength with all the power of a tiger. So that's pretty good. So positive in spirit. He's got a very cool Soultimate. And let's take a look at what his yokai medal looks like, right? I would really like to have a yokai medal for Machonyan in real life. I would love to own this thing. Honestly, I would. So it looks pretty cool. We're going to put him in. Looks like he's on top of the ropes. Little luchador. I love this guy. Masknyan.
Summoning Brave. Machonyan!
Very cool. So he does like a side kick, and then he does like a body slam. Pretty cool looking. He does flips and whatnot. I like this yokai a lot. I really do. Like, I want a Machonyan. I do. It's like I want to play, I want to play through Psychic Specters with Machonyan, just like an all-Nyan run. Anyway, so now that we've done that, if you guys didn't already see, we got a Snoddle just hanging out over here, so we kind of got like a 2-for-1. It was really, really coincidental, so I had to show you that. We've got a Snoddle tutorial in the playlist, don't worry, go check it out. So, now that we've got our very own Machonyan for the first time, it's super good. Now, let's do this. We're going to go over to the school. We can warp over to the Every Mart. You can warp over to your house. You can warp anywhere that there's an IPO. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We're just going to warp. We're going to go over to Nate's house. We're going to switch out Machonyan. And we're going to find the nearest yokai. And we're going to use our awesome Soultimate move on him and show you just how cool it looks before ending off our tutorial video. So let me know in the comments if you guys are excited for Machonyan. And of course, if you guys have a build. What kind of build would you guys put on Machonyan? I'm thinking like Rough. Rough would be pretty good. He can't go Cruel to boost his speed stat at all. So Rough would be good. Maybe with a speed bell. Yeah, isn't there a speed bell? I don't know, I gotta look at that. I know there's a tough bell. There's a spirit bell. There's a beefy bell. I don't remember if there's a speed bell. There might be. I'll have to look at my inventory. So anyway, here we go. So yeah, I'd put some sort of speed boosting item on him just to make sure that he's able to attack multiple times. All right, so here we go. This is good. We're gonna Miny Mo. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. We got this guy. Prepare yourself, Miny Mo. You are gonna get the lariat or the suplex of a lifetime. I don't really know what the wrestling terms is. I don't follow wrestling. But if it was Yokai Watch wrestling, I would watch it. 10 out of 10. Would totally watch it. All right, here we go. So we do have Machonyan. Let's easily jump into his Soultimate. We're gonna tap on screen over here, looking great. And yeah, Snoddle doing his thing, totally making him digging his nose. Here we go. Tiger Meow, boom. So we did 147 damage, and we took 14 damage off of that. So a small percentage of damage we'll get back as recoil. That's not too bad. And I wonder, will Machonyan KO himself if he has 1 HP and he does his Soultimate? I'm curious. Let me know. Further testing is needed. So that's going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. We got way more Yokai Watch 2 Psychic Specters tutorials happening on the channel, right? You guys are familiar with clicking on screen. So click over here to watch the entire tips and tricks playlist. You can take a look right over here for the newest video on my channel. And if you guys want to watch my 100% walkthrough of the post game of Psychic Specters and everything that's new about the game, definitely click right over here. You guys can indeed hit this right over here to subscribe to the latest and greatest Yokai Watch content on YouTube. We'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. And of course, if this video helped you out, smash the like button to share the video with a friend. Take care.